हेलो रिकॉर्ड होता है क्या प्रॉब्लम है दिस इज 52nd अटेम्प्ट बाप रे 52 अटेम्प्ट कितना मारा
Finally showed you, Father.
Mr. Hypnos, I wanted to check in with you again regarding the procession line that's right in front of you, right over there. It's moving pretty slow.
I know! Those shades, they just go on and on and on and on forever, blathering about this or that. I mean, Lord Hades, it's a wonder he can stand it, listening to them every day or night.
Well, it's just, I think you were supposed to keep things moving, so if they're taking too long, I guess maybe you could say something, or any bright ideas?
It's a toughie, Dusa, because I think it's important that the shades who wait their turn, why, that they get a chance to say their piece. But it's a real tricky situation you bring up, so let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I am going to sleep on it, and then get back to you.
Okay, well, if you don't, though, I'll check in with you again later, I guess, because I'm under orders, so, bye.
Goodbye.
Excellent work, my son.
Again, Cerberus.
For me? Are you quite sure? You know, this vintage must have made it all the way up from the surface to the mountains, then to here. We've both had distant journeys, haven't we?
Well, I, for one, am certain this vintage here has journeyed to the right place. Please enjoy it.
Nyx has a very steady presence, doesn't she? I want to say she hasn't changed a bit since before you were born, but I know that she's been through a lot.
She's always managed, and quite gracefully at that. Never seen her break a sweat over anything, even when I confronted her about you. Though you two seem closer than I realized, I think.
Well, your father isn't always the conversationalist, and Nyx, she was the first chthonic god I ever met. I suppose she welcomed having another lady about the house.
I'm sure she did.
Enough of this, boy. Even mortals know better. I don't want your nectar or ambrosia or whichever offerings. You owe me no such thing. I shall not accept it any longer. In fact, here. You shall take all of it back.
Why? It's just nectar, Father. Lighten up. I get that you're surly about everything, but please at least try toward decency with me. If not for me, then for Mother.
How dare you lecture me? Look, as you told me yourself, there's no changing what already transpired. And our memories are warnings. When you have lived as long as I have, you come to understand your weaknesses.
What are you getting at? You're just going to give up, stick with what's comfortable for you instead of making any real effort at making peace with your son.
Listen to me. My attempts at making peace are going to be rather subtle for your tastes. I cannot change the past, and there is only so much I can do about the future. I tell you this because I shall not lie to you again. That much I swear.
Well, it's a start. Guess what, Father? The lounge is all tidied up. Your house contractor there is quite efficient once you muster up the necessary funds. You should try it sometime.
Are you expecting words of thanks because you paid the contractor to fix a bit of devastation that you caused? I fear it shall take rather more than that.
What if I replaced every furnishing in this blasted place? Would you treat me any better then?
I suppose, boy, that there's only one way to find out. Though I suggest you save yourself the trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. Hope Orpheus is okay.
नाही करायचं आपल्याला काय
This ought to help Orpheus keep his boundless libraries of music in order. Just have to fill it in.
Our court musician need not be so indulged.
Oke, kartu kaya udah. Tangan gitu ki.
Alecto's really something else. She must have been a real handful, huh?
My youngest sister takes a lot of pleasure from her work. I've learned something of that from her. But that's as far as we relate, I think.
She could learn a thing or two from you, I'm sure. About having a little common decency, perhaps.
She won't be learning anything from me. The contempt you get from her is unconditional. I learned not to take it personally.
I see.
Ya deh,
How's that knife set working out?
macili.
All right, then.
Jangan ada apa Baba Kilis lah itu. Udah bawah mana? Ketemu Hades full ya nah.
Achilles, I meant to ask. Did you know that Coronach the Heartseeker once belonged to the centaur Chiron? Because one of its aspects is his own. He didn't have it back when you trained with him, did he?
Master Chiron, truly? Ah, of course. He granted me a spear, I think you know. If he possessed one such weapon, why not more? I remember his bow shined like the sun. It was splendid and never missed its mark, though I attributed that to Chiron's extraordinary skill.
I'm sure his skill did most of the work.
What?
Terus lagi dia cewek.
You can't be serious. You're serious? You know what? Fine. I'll take this and we'll go about our business. Though I don't see why you bought.
Why, how else can I show you how I feel except by handing you these bottles from time to time?
Okay,
I saw the faded list of minor prophecies was requisitioned through the house contractors, Zagreus. Didn't take you for an agent of the fates.
Turns out I'm full of surprises, Thanatos. Though the three fates are your sisters, aren't they? Surprised you didn't requisition the list yourself.
Guess it just wasn't meant to be. Though, I don't know them at all. Keep only to themselves somewhere. Sometimes I wonder whether everything really is preordained or whether they're making all this up as they go.
I can hazard a guess.
Darkness नाही खर्च करायचा बिलकुल. दिलं त्याने 200 पण नाही खर्च करायचं, काहीच नाही.
I'll take that deal. Chthonic keys. I could use that. Here are the gems.
Full करून टाकू.
Need more of those, so here.
Something.
I'll take the nectar.
सगळ्यांना नेक्टर द्यायचं.
How's it going?
सोमरस सगळीकडे.
A prophecy.
पेन्सिल मध्ये बघायचं होतं आपल्याला. पेन्सिल मध्ये
Skelly. You know, Skelly, I still cannot entirely get over that whole permanently kill you stunt you pulled on me. You had me deeply worried for a while, all for just a laugh.
Yeah, that's right. Not exactly much to do here, in case you hadn't noticed recently. Good thing I'm able to stay occupied with intellectual pursuits.
That's what you call it, then? In any case, I did want to make sure. You sure that you're all right having to stand around like this?
You kidding, pal? This is the life. Imagine getting paid to stand around and being pals with you.
Well, great, I guess. Skelly, is it really true you don't want to talk about how you got here? Just curious who you used to be. What you were like. Your real name.
Hey, what makes you think this isn't my real name, pal? I'm offended.
Sorry, what I meant was, I was just interested to get to know you better, after all you've done to help. Anything you can share? Trade you for a detail about me?
Or a ghost.
Well, all right. I was once a commander of men. Name of Skelemius. Captain of the Cretan Second Fleet. Sailing on Athens under King Minos. We were unstoppable. But then one day, one wrong turn, and we sailed straight into the waters of Charybdis.
Skelly, that's incredible. So then, you and your crew, you perished at sea?
Boy, yo, you were something else, you know. All that Skelemius stuff, I could have had you eating out of my hand for days.
Oh, I get it. You got me. Fine then, Skelemius, but I don't appreciate the trick.
Oh, but I do.
Aegis hungers.
कितना टाकायचं भाई Pulrus blitz disc हे नाही घ्यायचं सुदर्शनचं प्राइस निवडलं प्राइस का मॅक्स केलेलं हे घ्यावं
Change form.
HADES फुल झाला केरॉन फुल झाला स्पिरिट फुल झाला कोणतं घ्यावं भाई पेस बटरफ्लाय घ्या होता घ्यायला पाहिजे थोडं 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 जाईल फिरलं किती 5 आहे ओके हे 2 राहिले स्किप नाही केला ना
What's the worst that can happen?
मरणार दुसरं काय चला Hold special disaster.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now, thank you. Got through without a scratch.
Still butterfly. Without taking damage. The bonus damage also.
More ringers. Mine now.
It's Baba.
Lord Ares, as bloodshed has become somewhat of a necessity in my situation, I'm very grateful that you're with me in this. I know never to take it for granted.
You're most gracious with me, my kid, and I remain enthralled as ever by your blood-soaked way of life. I trust the violence I have wrought on your behalf has been quite satisfactory.
ब्लडशेड करता है अरे काय कर देना Erebus.
You have the Shield of Chaos, Aegis, quite unlike the one my good sister Athena likes to flash around. You have much better taste.
त्याच्यामध्ये जायलाच पाहिजे मी तर म्हणतो पण आपल्याला जायलाच पाहिजे खड्ड्यामध्ये काय Erebus, get up Erebus.
Greetings, Father.
I'd like to see you dodge the following.
Let's see if I've still got it.
Belum bisa ya.
Blast.
There we go.
Baper. Hey.
Concealed in the dark recesses of the underworld is the land of Erebus, wherein the dead await eternal sentencing. They long for the attention and good graces of their master, the Lord Hades.
Erebus. Where is that?
Is this where Father's goons assemble to come after me?
James है, की है, darkness है, ऐसा जैसा है. James क्यों? वैसे बैठता? वही क्या? अल्टर कर रहा है क्या? तो darkness क्या? darkness में कमी है.
This won't end well for you.
Rarity. Apa की बैटरी बा? बैटरी किधर है?
The pierced butterfly grows stronger.
कितने चालू है? Plus 9% damage. Then Dionysus. Okay, not. I like that.
See you next time, I'm sure.
Hey Zach, ever see a fellow by the
A
name of
gift there,
Orpheus down
Israel.
there? You ever heard of him? I bet you have. And I have had a...
Harmless fun at the expense of Orpheus? You have my full and complete attention, Dan.
That chap comes up with the most smashing songs, so I was thinking maybe we could spin him into old tales, something like how maybe you and I, like, we're connected or something.
Scheme
Tell
Sankar
him for me, yeah?
Scheme bana the scheme.
Security. Who is going to clean all this up?
Excellent.
Let's quickly come on. Yes, okay.
Hit me.
Yes, saya kelas. Yeah, my God, buddy.
The Earth foretold of your arrival at this very moment, son of Hades, and I have anticipated it.
Chaotic strength.
Erebus. Tadi. Better they'll stop level.
He's back again, Baldy.
Hello, sir. You know, I was just thinking, sir. Sometimes I am a little envious of you and Baldy there. You seem to have things pretty figured out. I still grow frustrated with myself quite often and don't always know whom to turn to.
Oh, well, I just think you're in a tough spot lately, Prince. But you'll get through. As for old Baldy, why, by all means, do not hesitate to lay your troubles on him if you like. Dumped all of mine on him a while back.
So I can just walk up and talk to him and chat? That's all it takes?
That's truly all it takes to be a friend sometimes, indeed, Highness. Now, then here you go.
Cheers, mate. Baldy, I'm Zagreus. Good to make your acquaintance. I know that friends are difficult to come by here in Tartarus, and so I'm grateful that you seem to be a trusty one. Okay.
I think he likes you.
Yes.
You got this, Prince.
I'll hang on to these.
Extra damage. Wow, why not?
So quiet. Refreshing.
Kirain just up lah.
I can use this. Two blessings are better than one. I bet it's Meg again. Not quite.
I gotta ask, how come you keep on showing up, Redblood? I thought you would have had enough meetings by now.
Well, you know, I've come to enjoy these visits with you so much, Electo, that I've made it something of a regular routine. Form good habits and then stick to them, I say.
You call this a good habit, huh? Maybe for me it
Power
is.
of habit, right?
We'll come here all you
Power of
like,
habit.
and I will be here waiting every single time. About once every 3 times, anyway. Here.
She's getting mad.
Try this.
Asik.
That's that then. That's mine. Let's hear it, Father. Keepsakes hold power.
Pada perché le tecnologie un po' buone. Già mi aspetto che ne questi quanto buono le categorie si aprono già inizio sorsi rele tekan rele area kok rele aja dan sesuatu sesuatu
should help. That's enough Tartarus.
Jika Poseidon coba mengejut penatapannya oleh
Learning awaits.
Halo, toilet.
Lord Poseidon.
Give me.
Uncle Poseidon, I have a special catch for you, although it...
Now would you look at that? Is that an offering to your most favorite uncle, me? You know what, nephew? I've decided I shall take it. Thanks. Good tidings, nephew. I've learned that you have managed to get all the way to Asphodel. Fine work. Now you just keep on going.
Ini cek lah ke sobrang ni.
Let me see.
Aku setek pada apa? Iris.
I have to say that there are times I wish I could have been acquainted with your father somewhat more, if you'll forgive my saying so. My father and my uncle here, they're predisposed quite different.
Perhaps if you were not so odd and made more effort to be somewhat more approachable, Ares, then we'd have more in common, you and I. Should you need any tips on that, why, you just let me know.
Yes. Comes a pulse that damages all around you. Okay. Okay. Then apply the Erebus gate. Okay, you can tell me. Have Mr. Fast Travel.
Who's first? Ever since we met, Lord Hermes, life here in the underworld has been much faster paced, and I am ever grateful. This is...
Hey boss, I appreciate the tip, but just as a reminder, all my services are paid in full already. No need for special thanks. Though... You did it, cuz, and by it I'm referring to the act of beating down my seemingly invincible boatman associate who fancies himself pretty tough as underworld deities go. He wasn't sure you had it in you, and if I may be so bold, neither was I.
Vector available is special. That is faster, we can dash. Special is faster. Like faster.
And here we go.
Because you can heavy. You can run texture not the better.
Moving right along.
There is cheap and then it's cheap. What was this? There is why
A shrewd decision on your part. Look, Zach, I'm not going to lie. You hurt my feelings here. I thought we had a thing, a close familial bond. I'm really mad now that I think on it.
He won't stand for this. He's angry now. Can't do that.
Okay, thanks for a good laugh there, Zag. What was it I was going on about before?
Feeling good. Yum. this again. No hard feelings. Hey.
Hello? Tracking मत बचा बल्कि अपन तो सही ना ठीक है पैसा कमाने का छोटे
Crushed.
जेवलं
Gemstones. Just what I need. The power of the gods. I know you missed me, Lernie, and I missed you too.
Terus malah learning vanished.
That's what you get.
चलो कोणती गुण राहिली लायसन शर्ट नाहीये पॅशन
Should I change things up? Next region. The fields of Elysium. Of Olympus. Fixed up. Hey, money. What's on offer? I'm not authorized. Give it up. By the three fates. Come on, let's fight. beast for Aegis.
I can't.
Pleasure doing business. You hear me do so? Farewell for now, sinister ball of a little offering for you, good Lady Demeter.
I must acknowledge and accept your thoughtful gift of nectar, Zagreus. Would that the mortals show deft. All of the love and beauty in the world can wither in a season, Zagreus.
Yes. Phew. I'm empty. Get dead. Phew. What's in the pool this time? Not now. Olympus, I accept this message. Do I still need these? There goes that one. I'll take this one. Tart and tasty.
Few others in Elysium are so unwise to take up arms against Asterius and myself.
Until next time, good shade.
मजाकच नाही ना तुला फास्ट मारलं कारण ते हेच नव्हतं हे काय आहे बिल्ड रेफरन्स काय वापस आवर मारणार
You shades enjoy yourselves.
So you thwarted the champion of Elysium.
Cut through Elysium and check. Don't spend it all in one place, mate. Whoa. No. Father thinks my chambers are a mess. In the name of Hades. The fishing point. You're mine. I win this round, fish. What's for sale? More obols, more suffering. Tasty. There it is already.
Little Godlin, you must know.
Now back to Cerberus. Lucky find. We can leave or explore more tunnels. I'll pay for that. Where to? looks like anything. To eat. Extra blessing. Hope this can get me out of here. Chow time, boy. Are you hungry? Try this way. Tasty, sort of. You again. Not bad. I'll take it. I'm rich. What is this stuff?
The Guardian of Hell itself decides the time has come for a short break and
Thanks, boy. You ready for another go?
It seems our realm has many weaknesses. I shall deal with them shortly then. I thought Achilles told you to be quick. Darkness.
I'm out.
Rise, wretches, and fight with the ferocity with which you once clung to your meager lives. Darkness.
I'm empty. He's trying to respawn. I can't. Why don't you let your wretches rest in peace?
Darkness.
Oh, that hurt, damn it.
You'll perish yet.
Get up.
You can't kill me. Out of my sight. Go home. Here. Were it not for all my wretched kin upon Olympus, I'll get you yet.
Got you. In the name of someone very sore right now.
Jangan bang, jalan apa bang?
After defeating his lord father yet again, Prince Zagreus begins to shiver and catch cold. And, as is well known, there sadly is no cure for such a thing.
Did pretty well that time.